Alright, hello everyone, my name is Sage and welcome once again back to my Cassette Beasts playthrough. Today on the 5th episode we're gonna be doing some exploration around the map, we're gonna complete some quests and also meet some new characters as well. But hey, without further ado, let's get into it. Today's first objective I decided to be this side quest on the hunt where we still need to find this fanged creature perched on a skull, which was given to us by that Pokémon Professor wannabe guy.
Bonjour.
I also get some items here, and then we shall head on to our way to try to find this monster. While searching around the area, we do find this guy who actually gives us a hint about this monster we are looking, and he actually is able to name it for us. It's called Macabra. So that is the name of the monster we're trying to find, and we have actually, found a couple of these guys in the past as well. As we look here from the Monsterpedia or Pokédex or whatever you want to call it, we can see that Macabra is this monster here. I remember that I saw this monster in one of my previous episodes, but from the look of it I can see that I have definitely seen this monster before and I did remember the appearance of it. So without further ado, we shall continue the search. I also managed to glide myself into this pretty hard to access area where we find this new character.
I'm Meredith.
So yeah, we met this new character Meredith, who apparently lives in the harbor town. Well, I guess everyone lives there pretty much. She just, had some random dialogue for us, and later on she will actually have a quest also for us. So it will be pretty interesting to go check out what kind of quest that will be. But without further ado, let's still keep on trying to find that Macabra. After running around a good while fighting many monsters, we do finally find Macabra in this fight. Now we have to focus on here so we are able to record it, successfully. Let's focus on first try to take on this little snake guy out of the way first. As you can also see, my monsters have gotten quite a good amount of experience, at least in the sense that my characters have leveled up a lot, but that also means that some of my monsters are close to getting more and more those ranks up in the stars. I've noticed that apparently whenever a monster gets rank up to 5 stars, it will be able to be remixed into a stronger form. So many of my guys are getting close to that possibility again, which is gonna be pretty cool. We might see some new remixes in today's episode as well. But yeah, here we just gotta, making some damage, and we are able to successfully record this Macabra. Now let's just finish the fight against this Macabra by taking care of it with some new attack we have learned for our plastic doll guy. And it's time to see what else do we want to get done today. For next mission I decided to take on this Metal Woman mission where we have to go explore the northern part of the maps and see if we can find something there that is related to this quest. Here on the upper parts of the map we are starting to have a little bit more tougher enemies. As you can see from these two dudes who want to fight, they have pretty strong looking monsters on their team. They are metal type, so my fire dog has upper hand against them. The fire works so that it can do this melted status for them, so it actually is pretty good status. They will take some burn damage and we can get some good damage done, but they are also dealing pretty good damage back to us, so it's a little bit of a struggle to explore these new areas. I'm using a lot of healing items and stuff to keep my monsters in good shape as I explore here. The enemy levels themselves are not that much higher than mine, they are actually a bit lower still. But I must say that they are definitely these evolved monsters that the enemies are using here, so they are definitely putting up a fight and causing some issue. As you can see here, my monsters are kind of low on the HP, even though I was able to take out one of them real quickly. But I'm not showing all of the battles in these videos. I'm just kind of focusing on showing the quests and stuff. But I wanted to show this fight to just kind of have this little update on where we are at with the fights and how well are we dealing with them when comparing to against our own team. But as said, my team is getting stronger and they are learning good new moves all the time, so I think we are still progress-wise doing pretty good here, and we haven't really had a time to or need to grind our team specifically. We can just keep on naturally exploring, and our team is getting stronger by that. And after exploring a while, we do find this that might be related to this Metal Woman mission. It's a robot that seems to be malfunctioning, and there's a coin slot on its back. We need a suitable coin or something to get this thing working, I guess. And that gives us a new quest actually completely. I'm not sure if this is, as said, related to the Metal Woman quest, or is this just brand new quest related to something very different. But they might be related to the same thing anyway. But other than that, we still have a couple more, you know, humans here wants to fight against with the monsters. But other than that, I did not really find any way to progress up here any further. So I think next step for this Metal Woman quest line is that finding that suitable coin for that robot. As said, I'm not sure is it related to this Metal Woman quest or is it just a quest of its own, but I mean it's a robot and it kind of looked like that it's in female form, I guess, by its appearance. So chances are it is most probably related to this Metal Woman quest. So we're gonna try to, you know, focusing on trying to find that coin from somewhere. I guess we'll just, you know, go do some other stuff, explore the map around, and at some point maybe come across of this some kind of coin that we will then return here to use to that robot and see what does that do. And for this specific quest, we can see that this girl here has this very strong looking drake looking snake, which kind of looks like it should probably be like the final form of the snake we have on our team as well. It's gonna be pretty cool if we can get our snake evolved into that kind of monster. That looks very, very strong. And as you can see, it also deals a good damage back and it's also very defensive. So yeah, definitely another one of these difficult fights here. Might as well show it here now that we are just, you know, talking about the progression, and we ended up in this fight pretty naturally. But as you can see, I am using my final healing item already. So exploring in this game is a bit challenging. I think this is more challenging than, for example, in Pokémon, where there are more healing items you can take with you and have them available to you in use. But we are still able to take this monster down and win the fight. Also, after the previous episode, we can now freely use the fast travel option in the game to any of these tiles where there are these building icons or the train station icons, at least. So I'm gonna actually take this time to return to the harbor town by just fast traveling there, because, you know, we are pretty much done with the exploration for the time being. And also here, this girl lets us know that they have a new stock of items available for us to purchase. We can actually get these a little bit more effective tapes. They have a more high efficiency rate against the beasts, so they should be pretty much easier to catch with them. We also get some healing items here and then figure out our next step. And as we take a rest here in the cafe with Eugene, we are actually be able to remaster two of our monsters. Dandelion and the Serenade as well are ready to be remixed or remastered. I guess that's the correct word here. And Dandelion turns into Blossomo, which looks very interesting, like a dragon type monster. And here we have a little description about it, but that's pretty much all we know from that. And then the Serenade, whatever you want to call it, will be also be remastered into new form here. And it will turn into a Decibel, which also look very interesting, kind of like angelic maybe even a little bit. So yeah, we got these new stronger forms for these two monsters, so that is pretty cool stuff. Also, on our journeys we were able to collect enough wood for this guy, so we give him the 300 wood he had requested before, and he will actually allow us now to design a sign for the town. He will allow us to choose one of the three logos here, and I chose the bird, which basically is kind of a seagull shape in the design itself, as we can see here. So yeah, we got this done and we have a nice little sign here. Next we go meet up with the Meredith in her house, because as said, she has a quest to give us. Let's see what it's all about.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
So, Meredith tasks us to find a music record, and we can also find some rumors about this throughout in the harbor town, where we can find some people who might have some hints for us where to find one. So, I'll go around asking about people if I could find any hints about this and see if we can, get any sort of guidance where we would even be looking for this thing. We actually find the Iante in the town, and she actually has a little bit of idea, or at least something to tell us about the music record. She said finding one is very low possibility, but she still gives us a little hint that we might find this thing in this specific area. And we also get the location of into our map where we could go, search around for this thing. She tells us about this mall building apparently where there is a music shop where there could be one. This music record that Meredith is looking. So we get this an envelope from Iante that will apparently works as kind of a way to get into that mall. Also, we got some information for new quest in the Eastham Woods, and then we can also return in our macabre mission for this Hoylake guy. And I think right after that he will also give us a new quest to find some other monster. And yeah, he is very happy that we did find the macabre for him, and we get some good rewards, I guess. A little bit, tapes, plastic, and this fused material. Yeah, he will give us the next assignment immediately about a floating worm creature spotted in the park. Don't know which one that actually is, but it's in the same area as the macabre, so maybe we will go check it out in the next episode. But for today, we are going to be done, and we're going to continue from here on the next time. Thank you for watching this episode of my Cassette Beasts playthrough. If you enjoyed this part, remember to like the video, comment down any thoughts you might have below in the comment field about the game, or if you have any other comments in mind, let me know. Of course, if you're new over here, remember to subscribe to support the channel. And as always, I will see you all with the future videos. For now, bye bye.